Okay, last chapter, chapter 50. I'm a little sad that this is the last chapter. I've enjoyed this. Before I get into that last chapter, there was one other thought that I had concerning what I mentioned in the last vlog in chapter 49. We talked about imperialism and that sort of thing. If you look at imperialism in that way, you'd have to regard the church as being imperialistic as well, because the church is taking away from membership of other churches and enticing them to become members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And I don't think there's any way that anyone could argue that when that occurs, that the people who change are bettered as a result of their affiliation with the church. And so, at any rate, that was just another thought that I had about that subject. Now, this last chapter is, what do I look forward to? What do I look forward to? And recounted several things there. I have a couple of other ideas. Some other things that I look forward to that I didn't mention in the vlog. Of course, this is more recent. These books were written about 3 years ago, so this is a little more up-to-date things that I'm looking forward to. I'm definitely looking forward to our next family semi-annual reunion in Seaside, Oregon. That's one of Mom's favorite places in the world, and some of you have been there. Others have not. If you haven't, you'll enjoy it. It'll be great fun. We look forward to that one. We also have a Hans Larson cousins reunion, for lack of a better term. All of the first cousins from my dad and Aunt Fern and Uncle Jay and Uncle Ray, the first cousins are going to have a little reunion in Logan, probably in September. And I'm really looking forward to that one. Hopefully we can all get together and exchange a few stories and a few lies here and there, and reminisce about some things that we haven't done so as a group ever. So I'm looking forward to that one as well. In another 6 weeks or so, Vic and I will celebrate our 50th wedding anniversary. I'm certainly looking forward to that. Those have been 50 great years, and I'll come back to that a little bit later on here in a minute. I always look forward to the next BYU game, regardless of who's involved and what sport it is. I can say that's been my favorite for most of my life. So I look forward to the next BYU game. I look forward to the next cousins getaway. We had a great time, as I've mentioned before, with the getaway, last summer, I guess it was. We haven't decided exactly when this will take place or who will be involved, but obviously be the next oldest cousins in line here, and Grandma and I intend to have a little getaway with the next group of older cousins when they get a little older, maybe in high school or toward the middle or end of their high school years. So it'll be a few years away, but I look forward to that because we had such a great time with the first one. I always look forward to the next time I get to see any of my kids or my grandkids give a talk in church or perform in singing or dancing or in plays or whatever it is. Athletic events. Those are all fun to go to and pull for my kids and the grandkids. That's a pretty normal and natural and fun thing to do. So I look forward to any and all of those events. I look forward to the next time I get to sing, whether it be in practice, which is quite often, but the next time I get to sing in a choir or a solo. Those are always highlights, and I enjoy those very much. In an extended look ahead, I look forward to reunions with my dad. and my grandparents on both sides, with Mac and Dot and Barbara, cousins, progenitors from before, so I get to know them, and my aunts and uncles, on both sides. We look forward to that. I mean, I hope that's a long ways down the pike, but that's something that I know will happen. And I just spoke with my mom on the phone just a few minutes ago, and she wanted me again to convey her love to each of you, because and she thinks about you and prays about you and is concerned about you. And so I told her I would do that again. So I'm fulfilling my promise to my mom. But at any rate, looking forward to those reunions with all of those great folks that I just recounted. Last and certainly not least, I look forward to the next time I get to see Vicki. Every day, it's a blessing to come home from work or from church or from wherever I am and doing things, and Vicki's here. It's the number one blessing in my life is to have her. For my wife, the last almost 50 years, she bore me the great children that we have, and the progenitors, the great-grandchildren, and that we now enjoy as a family. I'm sure you all recognize this, so I'm not telling you anything new, but she is the glue of our family. She is the one who raised the kids. She really did a great job, continues to do a great job. Like I say, I think, there's no question that I am a much, much better man as a result of having her by my side for 50 years. And so I'm eternally grateful for her. So next time I get to see her, that's always something that I look forward to and will continue for as long as I'm allowed to do that. So at any rate, like I say, this is the last chapter of those two books. I'm a little sad about that. It's been fun for me to do. I've enjoyed it a lot. Hopefully anybody who watches these, if there are any, will get a little better insight as to my views about things, what has affected me, some stories about what went on in my past from early on in childhood up through today. That's the goal. So we, in the future, if I am impressed to share something else with you, I will certainly do that. But that does conclude the chapters in this book. Thanks very much. We love you.